Hi guys! Welcome to another close out of our monthly budget. Ito yung April close out. So, pagpasensyahan nyo na yung boses ko, malalim pa. Kagising ko lang. So anyway, let's get to our close out. For food, so yung food ko, naka-subdivide into small categories such as dine out, groceries, coffee, delivery, and market. So, top 3 ko talaga to yung debts, yung bills, at saka yung food. So, ito na. So, for dine out, over budget po ito. We spent a total of 15,841, muntikan pang mag 16K. So, I think marami dito yung nagda-drive-thru kami ni Mister. Pag like susunduin niya ako sa hapon, magda-drive-thru kami ng McDo usually kasi ako yung gutom. So, this is not a nice practice budget-wise and health-wise. So, I hope malesen ko to for the past, this May, for the past, ilan na ba? For the past 11 days, hindi pa ba kami nag-drive-thru? Hindi ko na matandaan, pero parang hindi pa. So, yung pinakamalaking week for dine out was during week 4 and week 5. Umabot ng halos 6K and 4,500. Kasi umuwi dito yung kuya ko. Yung kuya ko naka-base na dyan sa NCR. So, nung umuwi siya na solo, so yun, maraming gastos kasi parati kayo magda-dine out. Bisita siya For groceries, total spent for April is 8,633.23. Then we did groceries na this one is for May. So yung May pa lang na dwarf na yung so if we account for the 5,000 na binibigay ng father-in-law ko, this will be like 13. 8, mga around, lagay natin 9 plus 5, so around 14K. So ito yung around 10K, itong 9,935.1709 is for our May groceries. Pero since April kami na grocery, nasa April siya na budget. So 18,500 for our groceries. So usually around 10, hindi na kami lumalagpas ng 16 or 15,000 for our groceries. For coffee, I'm so proud pa rin ng aking coffee dahil we kept it under 1,000. Dati umaabot to ng 4,000. Nung hindi pa ako mindful mag-spend, umaabot ng 4,000 kape pa lang. So hindi talaga siya makatarungan. For delivery, ito rin, guilty din ako dahil bumalik ang kategory na to. Nawala ko na to Hindi na ako nagpapadeliver actually. Tapos, nabalik lang siya nung Feb or nung March. So, yun. Ito na naman ang umabot ng 4K. Hopefully, mawala ko na or ma-minimize ko na ulit yung delivery. Then for market, I only spent 913 on my side. So, ewan ko sa husband ko kung magkano yung na-market niya pag toka niya na. So, our food total, umabot siya ng 40,000. So, let's say minus around 10,000 for the May groceries. So, around 30. Grabe. Sweldo na to ng iba. Alam niyo yun. So, moving forward, for our subscriptions, a total of 2,246. So, yung subscriptions ko, Grab Unli, Netflix, MS 365 para sa Excel, PowerPoint, Google, 2 terabyte. Pero hahanapan ko pa if merong mas lesser na memory. Kasi pag 2 terabyte, oo, malaki siya. Pero ilan lang naman masisave mo every month, 'di ba? So, parang gusto ko magdagdag na lang ng storage as we go along. So, hahanapan ko ng cheaper alternative yung 2 terabyte. Baka merong 1. Or merong 500 gig, 'di ba? Tapos, for our cell phones, umabot po siya ng 8,173.39. Malaki yung bill ko sa Smart dahil nagamit ko po yung extra na data. So, yung bill ko for April, which is to be paid this May, bumalik na po siya sa dati niyang 2,875. So, yun. For our Wi-Fi, it was actually paid in March. Electricity paid in March. Ayun, paid in March. So, for our bills, nasa 10,419.39. For our debts, so yung S-loans na bayaran nung March, yung CIMB, minimum fee na bayaran na nung March. So, eto ngayon, yung 2,880 is actually extra payment. Tapos yung Metro, wala. Yung last pay natin, nasa 7,900, halos maging 8K pa rin. Ayoko nang mag 8K, so ginogol ko ngayon 7K, tapos eventually 6K, ganon. Para maubos na tong mga buy now, pay later. So, ayun, 2 buwan na to, 7K. Yung SPay ko, hindi pa ako gumagraduate sa 8K. So, BPI personal loan also at 8,255.44. Yung G-credit, yung minimum lang muna binayaran ko. I plan to finish it off this bonus time. So, para hindi na ako, ang laki, actually, ang laki ng interest ng ng G-credit. 7% po siya. Yes. So, think twice. Yung BPI na credit card, so ito na yung binabayad ko sa parents ko every month na 12,300. So, pinasobrahan ko ng konti. Naging 13K. So, yun. And for our home credit, 6,202 for a total of 47,900. Malapit rin 50,000 for our debts. Grabe no, debts pa lang yan. For transpo, we spent a total of 5,900. So, maliit na to than my usual kasi nag-hitch na ako sa parents ko. So, yun. Laundry, yan a total of 360. And for house repairs, 3,600. So, nasa 3,960 lahat ng household expenses. Yung sa work ko or sa office, so I paid my income tax nung April. So, it was at 4,768. So, ito yung tax na to is actually just part kasi meron pa akong mga withholding 2,307 na na-pay na along the way. Grabe no? Kung talagang ika-count ko yung tax ko, magiging ano din po siya, double digits. Kasi hindi pa dito included yung tax ng sweldo ko. So, actually mix na to siya pala. Kasama na pala tax ng sweldo ko. Tapos, makikita pa ba? For fees, may yung 4,000 is for the bookkeeper and accountant for this tax season. So, next quarter, bababa na po to siya ng 2,500. Then, yung 180, yung barangay certificate. O, diba? Sa gobyerno pa rin. For supplies, I spent a total of 5,702. Meron akong machine na nireplace ko yung spare parts dahil bumabaho na siya. Kaya medyo mahal yung na-spend natin for supplies. For the secretary allowance, nasa 3,220. Hindi siya umabot ng 4K dahil may times na wala kaming office. So, yun. So, hopefully, magiging happy siya with the bonus and birthday gift na ibibigay ko this May. So, a total of 17,870 for our work expenses. Tapos, dito na tayo. Yung shopping natin umabot na 7,589. 5,400. Ito, nag-order kasi yung mother ko ng bra at panty galing sa friend niya outside sa Canada. Hindi naman ako nagsabi na magpapabili, pero binilhan niya ako anyway. So, binayaran ko siya ng 5,400. Kasama dun isang bra, 2 set ng panties, mga ilang panty ba yon? Siguro aabot ng 12, isang dosena, plus isang bra na masikip. Pero binayaran ko rin yung mother ko dahil ibebenta niya pa yan sa iba. Ako na lang bibili. So, yun. Anyway, so that's for our shopping. Umabot ng 7,589. Tapos for our travel, to yung mga bookings, ganyan. So, I paid twice for accommodation. So, this one is for April na yung nag-research ako. So, medyo mahal po siya. 2 hotel po yan. At nung pumunta kami ng Atok, so 5,835.90. Tapos yung accommodation sa upcoming trip. So, for a total of 9,400. Then, for airport transfers, nung nasa Manila ako, was at only 790. Kasi one way, libre yung one way ko. So, yun, for a total of 10,249.47. Monitor ko pa yung prices ng plane tickets after May 15. So, tingnan natin. For pets, pet food is at 518 at saka nag-deworm kami. Schedule namin all under less than 1K, 818. Yung isa kong Aspin, medyo senior na po siya. Last time, eye discharge yung mata niya. So, dadalhin timing na wala ako. Andun ako sa convention. Sabi ko, sige nga, pabili ng antibiotic drops. Pero hindi pwede dahil kailangan ng vet visit para maresetahan. So, yun, hinintay nila ako na dumating ako ulit. Pagbalik ko, wala na yung eye discharge. So, ewan ko ba, sa mga pet owners dyan, should I be kampante na nawala yung eye discharge or kailangan ko siyang i-rush ulit sa vet? So, first time kasi to may aso kami nagka-eye discharge eh. So, please let me know. So far, he's okay. So, yun lang, parang na-notice ng isang yung parang gardener / all-around boy namin na ganun. So, anyway, for my maintenance meds, it's at 812. Mahal na po ito for me kasi napabili po ako sa pharmacy na wala akong discount. Hindi po ako PWD hindi rin ako senior. Ano lang, work discount. So, gifts, umattend ako ng binyag at birthday. Tapos, may humingi ng solicitation. So, alam niya, mga ganon. So, it totaled 2,060. So, for offering, yan, di ko na i-mention. Tapos, nagpa-trim po tayo ng hair, which total to 1,875 and deep conditioning. So, ngayon, naninigas na yung buhok ko. Dahil walang treatment. For pedicure, at 525, we spent a total of 2,400 for beauty. Tapos, yung others natin, parking fee ng parents ko, 30. And yung transfer fees natin, na-reduce natin to just 100 plus. So, kasi dati, di ba, umaabot to ng 300. Na-reduce talaga siya nung tinuruan ko yung self ko gumamit ng Vibe app ng BPI. So, zero transfers kasi doon. So, yung zero transfers na money apps are Vibe, GoTime, Maribank. So, hindi, yung Maribank parang meron lang limit. Parang 5 per day or 15 per week. Nakalimutan ko na. Yung GoTime, free din yung transfers. Yung Vibe, bottomless. So, ayun. So, na-curb natin to. So, we are at 188.15 for others. So, yung grand total natin for our expenses umabot ng 147,525.28. Yung ating income umabot, thank you Lord, pumalo po tayo ng 189,932.92. I think this is one of my highest incomes. Yes. So far, parang na-match niya yung income ko noong 2025 na per months. So, yung meron tayong positive balance na 42,407.64, which part of it ibabayad natin muna sa bills. Bills talaga yung inuuna ko. And some of these are also part ng 42 are also in my savings, in my emergency funds, and sinking funds. So, hindi po siya pure na 42 maki-carry over agad for the month of May. So, yun lang muna for the meantime. Hope makapag-recap na kayo and hope it's a positive balance for everyone. We all need this positive energy dahil sa lahat na nangyayari sa ating bansa, yung init, yung politika na nakakainis, nakakarindi dahil kitang-kita na talaga ang ulterior motives ng mga tao. So, I hope you keep yourselves updated and once in a while makapag-bakasyon po kayo, makapag-break, short trips, staycation, basta nasa budget. And so with that, maraming salamat sa pakikinig sa aking cash in, cash out, sa aking budget close out for the month of April. So this is late. Sige na po. Sige po. Bye! Ay, yung next video pala natin is going to be budget planning. Oo, then may nag-request po sa akin 2. So, we'll see po. Alright? Sige, bye-bye.